So God is not to be played with in this season. And I'm specifically speaking to all of the visionaries, all of the people that God has given a vision to, and you have not seen the fruit of it. You have not experienced the fruit of it. Some of you are still in developmental stages. Some of you are still in the idea phase. But let me tell y'all what God did to me today, this morning. So here I am this morning complaining again, complaining to God, why hasn't this happened? And why is it taking me so long to see the fruit of my labor? Why is it taking so long for this vision to come to life? And this and that. I'm complaining. And right after I got done complaining, God checked me. He didn't say anything, but he checked me by way of reminding me of what he already said. Just flooded. He flooded my mind with things that I wrote down years ago, strategies that he gave me months ago, years ago, things that I forgot about, things that pertain to the big vision. I have been staying in this place of comfortability. I have been relying on my own strength, relying on what I do know, trying to devalue Jesus, trying to unknowingly doing this, devaluing the big vision that God has given me. I've been playing small. I've been trying to take this big vision and create little pieces of it and think that the little pieces are going to be my harvest. I've been dumbing down the big vision, the big idea, dumbing it down, reducing it down to something that I can do in my own strength, calling it, oh, this is what God told me to do. Unknowingly doing this because these little ideas, these things that I'm doing in my own strength, I did them years ago and I saw fruit years ago. This idea produced wealth. This idea produced fruit. And I've been leaning on what I used to do, the former things. Okay, you're with me. I have been relying on the former things to carry me out into the new thing. I have been trying to get the former things to work in the new thing. Whole time, God's hand is not on the former things. His hand is on the new thing. But I have been hesitant to pursue after the new thing because it requires more of my dependence on God, more on the miraculous, more on the favor, more on the things that I can't see and calculate in my own strength. It has been requiring more of me to become a different version of myself, to operate in the new thing, the new ideas, the new strategy, the new business plan. What a lot of us do is, because the vision is so big, because you've already gotten this preconceived notion that, oh, this is going to take years, this is going to take, it's going to take a long time. You have already decided in your mind, since this is going to be so long, since this is going to take so long, let me just do this right now. The little ideas, the things you used to do in the past as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a content creator. Whole time, I say that God is not to be played with because he cannot lie. Everything that he said to you about your vision, your business, about your vision, about what is to come, it has not happened yet because you're not in alignment. You're still reducing the big vision down to the little things. You're not strategically aligning yourself with people who can help you bring that vision to life. Partnerships, marriages. Some of y'all are hesitating to marry the person God had already showed you because you're hesitant, you're scared. You're going to have to rely on God in that relationship, other than you being able to rely on your own strength like you have been doing years ago. Some of you all have not gotten out of your comfort zone because you're uncertain of where this is going to lead you. You're uncertain of where this is going to, take your business or whatever. But then there are some of you who are scared of the success. You are silently scared of the success. You don't know who you're going to become when the money comes, when the partnerships form, when your business has a spotlight on it, when you get the spotlight, when you start getting the influence, when you start making an impact. You don't know who you're going to have to become or what's going to have to be required of you when you get there. But can I just tell you that the reason why you are experiencing so many delays is because you're still thinking small, and you're reducing God down to just a miniature size God. But he's steady, like holding your hand, trying to get you to come out of that. Jesus, come out of agreement with how you did business before, of how even your past mistakes, even your past failures. He's trying to get you to come out of agreement with all of that, to now be able to get inside of the new, to begin to operate inside of the new. Because operating and being in alignment, strategic alignment with the new, is going to produce the harvest. It's going to reap the benefits. Everything you seeing in your mind, all of the things that you want. God, I want a house. God, I want to be married. God, I just want a house. I want to be able to put all my kids in my house. I want to be able to blend families and have a house for them to come to. I want to be able to. That's connected to the new. It ain't connected to the old. The old way of doing business, the old way of doing that. Blah, blah, blah. It ain't connected to that. It's connected to the new. And the longer you stay disconnected from the new, you're not going to be able to see all of that stuff. All of the things you're desiring, all of the things that you are wanting, you're not going to be able to see it. I know it's scary. I'm over here scared to death, Lord. But I know a decision has to be made. Something has to shake. You already quit that job. You are already operating in full-time entrepreneurship. But maybe the next thing is to really rely on God. Maybe the next thing is to really truly walk by faith, not by sight. The next thing is really to be obedient with what he is telling you to do. No matter how scary it is, no matter how unqualified you feel, no matter how intimidated you feel, do it. I'm telling y'all. I'm in the fire with you. Do it. Because Jesus is connected to your breakthrough. Stop delaying it.